See that, guys? Jagbirds, oh. Look at that. You would barely know. Hey, don't follow. It was right. I mean, look at that. Who would know? Will you tell them? No. No, just look at that. So I'm going to look for the ugliest one. Look at the ugly. So just kind of open this. Open gate. At the open gate too. No, look at that. This was fried. Fried meat pie. Who would tell? No, who would tell? So dear vendors, trust me, you can include this in your recipe. Look at that. Who would know this was fried? Who would? See the inside is, look at it, fried meat pie. Basically, room food is different. Oh my god, it's pepperish. This is what we're talking about. You never use something. Oh my goodness, I will die after I will know. I have a person who did downstairs of my house. Oh no. Fried meat pie. Yes. See now. See. So make sure your feeding is okay. Not your parent. You take this in your hand. Okay, now where you go? I don't know. I think that if I find the meat pie was frozen. My eating was so I make sure it's frozen in that time. Here is my baking powder, salt, and flour. So I'm going to sieve it. As you can see, that is actually falling on the work surface, but then since that's where I'm going to roll it, so so you sieving your flour makes it feel this kind of cool texture. Okay, start. So next is butter, melted butter. So most times, like when I started learning how to cook, when they say 2 kilograms of butter, sorry, 2 grams of butter, kini con of butter, I don't know what they call them. So most times I used to like, that's why making my own channel, I convert my own to tablespoon. For a beginner, it's always easy for you to know tablespoon. So what I will always do is I'll just melt my butter, then I'll just use my tablespoon. The one with the use shop is tablespoon. The spoon we eat with is called tablespoon. Why the one you make tea with, that small one, is teaspoon. Just in case you don't have the normal measurement, blah blah. I hope you understand that. So I'm just going to use hand to mix this together to very smooth. So to my onion, I know that this is like one out of a million recipe, but guys, if you try this, your life will never remain the same again. It's actually optional though. So next is I'm just going to be adding in my onions. So one thing I like about the recipe is the fact that if you all notice there is no sugar, I did not add sugar, but you can add sugar to yours. But one thing is flour is actually a starch, and we all know that starch now, starch is sugar, right? When you break it down it turns to glucose. So flour is naturally sweet on its own, because anything called starch, they are naturally sweet on their own, they contain sugar. So if you add sugar with another sugar, that's why homemade recipes always like the best bet, because you can control it to whatever you want, how you want it, anyhow as it dey hot. Now I'm going to be adding in cold water bit by bit. Now is there anytime you are mixing your dough, no matter the measurement they give you, no two mixture is the same, no two at all. So make sure to mix it bit by bit. A recipe can call for 1 cup. You might end up just using half cup of water. A recipe can call for 1 cup. You should make use of 1.5. You understand? You know, different factors affect food, like weather, humidity, temperature, storage condition of the flour, how you bought it, which other thing, so many factors that can affect. So I'm going to transfer it to my work surface, and that's why I didn't bother cleaning this thing, because make sure to mix it very well. After person go say they go gym, this one never pass gym hike. So what that is said, I'm just going to be dividing this into 5 equal parts, like just small last size that my hand can work with, you know. So I'm going to put this in my bowl and cover it. I can put it in my fridge, but there is no light. So I'm just going to leave this in a very cool place to just rest. I'm going to be adding in oil. I don't know why the thing is starting now. Yeah, I'm going to be adding in my grounded beef. So anytime I buy ground beef from the market, I try to remove it. Make sure that you're using just small oil. So I'm just going to leave this to change color. As you can see that it has changed color now. Next is I'm going to be adding in my potatoes. For their beauty. So I'm going to leave this to cook on a low heat. I'm going to add stock here. Salt. To test for softness, so you can see it's soft enough. Now I'm going to be adding in our onion. Then our carrots and our green beans. Feel free to use any vegetable of your choice. Any vegetable. But I don't cook. And our most important, not like most important, no. Camera in follow is our pepper. Calm down now. As much as you like it. Just put small water to get this cooked. Don't forget to break the lumps. Let's cover this. And this is the real meat pie filling. Any day, anytime. Yeah. Here is my corn flour, or I can use corn flour or corn starch. I can use corn flour or corn starch. I'm going to be adding water just to dilute it. So the purpose of this corn flour is for it to add a thickener to it. And if you don't have corn flour, you can actually use starch and dilute it the same way. But corn starch is actually the best. So make sure it's properly diluted. And now we're just going to be frying it. There. So that's it. Make sure you just turn off the heat. You don't want it too thick. And our meat pie filling is ready. So when you can buy your cornstarch, you can buy your cornstarch from where they are selling flour. Okay, that. Who wants? Who wants? You can beat this. We're just going to leave this to cool down completely. So to the real deal, I'll just put some flour on my workshop base. So to my chilling dough, so I'm just going to roll this out. Make sure to roll it out as thin as you can, and be mindful of the quantity of flour you'll be using. Make sure to roll it out as thin as possible as you can. Okay, can you see that? So once that is set, we're going to be coating this. So this is my cookie cutter, but you can use any cutter of your choice. So you're putting in our filling now. Make sure that you do not overcook. Well, you can put as you like, sharp. And now I'm going to be rubbing this with water. So the essence of this is so that it can sew very well. So now I'm going to use this. That's one thing about mini anything. Somebody can even put plenty. So just use them to press it like this. Use your hand to tuck it in. Close. Since if you are selling this for customer, make sure you use hand glove. Nobody's gonna eat your microflora. Thank you. Yeah. Make sure you see it very well. remnants. I'm going to turn it together and stir. I said stir bow. And wow, Jerry, I'm used to stirring. So to my pot, I'm just going to take small dough and test if the oil is hot enough. Whatever you push will actually bounce back. Can you see that? So it is hot enough. Yeah. So I'm going to refine. Make sure your oil is hot. So make sure you leave it to fry, and you're going to fry on a low heat as well. So don't stir anyhow, just leave it to fry. Once it's done, off the heat. Inside my paper. So I leave it to cool a bit. Okay, there, guys. Jackbird, okay, there. You would barely know. Hey, don't follow. It was right, okay there. Who would know? Will you tell them? No, just look at that. So I'm going to look for the ugliest one. Okay, the ugliest. So just kind of open this. Open gate. At the open gate too. No, look at that. This was fried meat pie. Who would tell? No, who would tell? So dear vendors, trust me, you can include this in your recipe. Look at that. Who would know this was fried? Who would? See the inside is, look at it, fried meat pie. Very kind. Room food is different. Oh my goodness, it's pepperish. This is what we're talking about. You never use something. Oh my goodness, I will die after I will know. I have a person who did downstairs of my house. Oh no. Fried meat pie. Yes. See, so make sure your feeding is okay. Not your parent. You take this in your hand. Okay, now what are you doing? I don't know. frozen. I think that if I heard that the meat pie was frozen, my eating was so what makes us is frozen. Understand?